pictures and why is it so political, right?
Yeah, what's the big what's all the noise about?
I don't know the cameras and stuff is really.
Shout out to Jonathan Nicola. What's going on? Good afternoon. Yo, 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 yo. I'm in City Hall, y'all. Mr. Imperial, you ain't missed nothing. Yeah, I'm in City Hall. Vaccination for all city employees down here. How's the stream? I'm gonna give a shout out to Grand Pooba. She my sixth out here tonight, y'all. You gonna be on camera now?
No, I'd rather be on camera at the other.
Make sure you have your mask on.
Not this event. Not this one. Did you go live at the other one?
No, I didn't. No, I did because I didn't want to risk it being scrambled.
You was outside.
You don't, man. I've been out there plenty of times and my lives get scrambled. Like the pixelated, you can't see it. I'm going to put it up later.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm out here chatting it up with Grand Pooba. I just came from a rally in front of the State House. You guys will get a chance to see that next. I'm sorry. You guys will get a chance to see that video maybe later on or tomorrow. But I put on my community post a flyer of that rally. Basically, people fighting for the rights to be able to exercise their religious exemptions.
Yeah, I see it. I see the post in there. That's good.
Yeah. Let me see that. Let me take a picture of that.
You took a post in there.
That's where I just came from right there, y'all. Y'all get a chance to see that later on. Well, I'm in City Hall. It's vaccinations for city employees. And I'm staying to myself. Not trying to cause an issue. I do ask some questions, though. I heard that they were also accepting children for vaccination. So I'm going to go ask one of the security over here rather than ask people who's waiting.
You want to take this lady downstairs?
Shout outs to everybody in the chat, Mr. Imperial. Yeah, right, the Matrix Resurrection. Grab it hard. James Williams. Appreciate y'all. Excuse me. Are they accepting children for vaccinations as well?
I believe so, yeah.
This is
anybody five and up for just a walk-in. Right over. Yeah, I believe it's.
okay.
Yeah.
So they are accepting children. When did you guys start accepting children? You know?
This is the first one.
This is the first day?
This is the first time that it's been here.
Okay.
Before that, I saw it in the email that stated that the children get their first dose.
Wow. Okay. And I see you got a lot of cameras up there and everything. That's the media.
I believe the
Oh, the mayor. Okay. All right. Yeah, they want to record the mayor.
I was wondering why it was so many cameras for that.
Right. So they are accepting children, 5 and up, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first day that they're accepting the children for vaccinations. Shout out to American Amy. I got this guy hovering. He's hovering hard. City Hall, ladies and gentlemen, Boston, Massachusetts. Today is the first day that they're accepting children. First day that they're accepting children for vaccinations. The mayor is up there right now getting a booster shot.
I wonder all these cameras and media. This is insane.
This is the walk-in line right here. That's the line. Shout outs Matt. Shashanika, the chosen one.
This is insane. Look at all the cameras.
Right. I wonder if I could get in line and ask some questions pertaining to them accepting children.
Oh no.
You have to sign up. He said that's the walk-in line right
Looks like
there.
they have them down. Oh, unless you sneak on the other side and go up the stairs.
Shout outs M-Star Media.
Try to get up the stairs the other way. Maybe you could go up the stairs.
Nah, I'm gonna just get in line. I'm gonna get in line and if I could get up there and ask some questions pertaining to them accepting children. They're accepting children. Today is the first day they accepted children to receive vaccinations. Shout out to M-Star Media. No, I don't have Perfect with me. Grand Pooba is with me. Another loyal subscriber, Grand Pooba. So I'm basically waiting in the walk-in line. I was just told by this officer right here that this is the walk-in line to go up there to get vaccinated. I myself am not getting vaccinated. I have some questions. Shout outs, yeah, right, The Matrix Resurrection. Appreciate you. Much love to you. Grand Pooba, Mr. Imperial, Grand Pooba. I'll be uploading a video of a rally in front of the State House that was protesting against saving the rights of having religious exemption. It's a bill that's being passed, several bills being passed pertaining to religious exemptions being taken away to further, the spread of the vaccination, pretty much. Shout out to Cody High Roller. He says in NYC, I heard all the citizens have to get one. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But if I know NYC, like I know NYC, majority of them not going for it. Shout outs Keith Haskell. Let's see how many fall out as they leave. We got Wolfie in here. Shout outs Wolfie, Accountability Inspector. What's up? How you doing, my G? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Boston, Massachusetts, Boston City Hall, vaccination. I was told by somebody in line that it was just vaccinations for city employees. Well, I was told by this officer that this is the walk-in line that I'm in. And they're also accepting children for vaccinations as well. And this is the first day for that. This is the first day.
Anybody on this end of the line that already has an appointment?
Hey, man, gentleman just asked if we had an appointment. Is there anybody in this line that had an appointment? The mayor was just up there getting her booster shot.
Yes, I just yeah, for if you don't have an appointment.
The mayor was just up there getting a booster shot, and all the media was there as well taking pictures of it. So if you tune into the Boston local news, there's a good chance that you'll see those clips of her getting her booster shot. Shout out Chi-Chi. Sorry for the wait, y'all. I'm waiting in line. I want to see if they have any literature, anything that I can take with me. I have some questions, simple questions regarding the children pertaining to vaccination shots. So if you guys could bear with me, it'd be much appreciated. Shout out Scrubzilla. What's going on? Chris Wright. Chris Wright in the house. Sorry about this pillar being in the way. Shout out to Grand Poobah, y'all. Grand Poobah in the house. So I'm waiting in line. Just want to go up there, ask them some questions pertaining to these booster shots and pertaining to the children getting shots. They said 5 and up. They're accepting children 5 and up. Yeah, I really don't want to. I'm here in City Hall. Listen, a lot of people been in this building and got kicked out smoothly, and that's not. I've shown that so many times. I can show that right now by just asking people questions, and they get irritated and they say something to the guards or the police, and they'll tell me to leave. No exception. I could do that right now, but I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it up there. I want to ask some questions pertaining to this vaccination. Keith Haskell says, didn't the courts put a hold on all vaccines? Shout outs Crystal Clear Audits. Thanks a lot, Crystal Clear Audits. Oh yeah, that definitely is. You know how they do, Cody. Shout outs to Cody High Roller. If I ask questions to somebody who really doesn't want to be on camera, that would cause a scene, and they'll come over and they'll smoothly tell me to leave, tell me that I'm trespassing and everything. I'm trying to avoid that because there is an objective here. Just want to make it up. I want to see if there's consultation. Am I able to consult with somebody before I take the vaccine, right? You should be able to, right? I'm pretty sure they're just not letting people sit down and get shot up without, addressing concerns or anything.
Exactly right. Always in it.
Once again, shout out to Year Right the Matrix Resurrection. Appreciate you. Appreciate that donation. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the wait. Maybe I should have went live a little later when I got closer to getting upstairs. But City Hall, Boston, Massachusetts. Mass Vaccination Center, you might as well say. They accept children as well, 5 on up. 5 years old on up.
They say kids don't even catch it.
Shout out to Grand Pooh, but she my 6th today, y'all.
Exactly. So she's gone, huh? Because I don't see as many cameras as before.
I guess she probably slipped out the back way. We're speaking about Mayor Wu, ladies and gentlemen. Newly elected Mayor Wu.
See that the camera lady up there talking to her and this too. See the lady recording the camera?
Appreciate y'all. Shout out Perfect Sense when needed. She said if you take the vaccine, you might turn into a zombie. Let me ask this guy right here. Hold my spot real quick. He's checking out the live right now. This officer right here, he's checking out the live. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you a question? Is there any consultation when I get up there?
I'm not really sure.
You're not sure if there's consultation?
Yeah, you have to, I'm not with Public Health Commission, so
Okay.
you'd have to ask somebody up there.
All right, thank you.
When you get up there.
Thank you. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like. He want to ignore me. Officer over there is watching the stream, showing his buddy.
Oh, he's watching
And
it?
I brought it up to him. He want to ignore me. I said, make sure you hit the like
he's
button.
watching your stream?
Yeah, he's watching it.
Because you know the infiltrators gotta watch. See that black guy coming down the stairs? We need to talk to him.
Which one?
Coming down the stairs because he's on Woo's. He's on Woo's.
Which one are you talking about? Oh, is he? Hopefully we be upstairs.
I want to get some more.
Hey, how you doing?
You're on the phone though. You're on your phone. We want to ask you something, but you're on your phone.
Who's this guy?
He's on Woo's campaign. He was running for something.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what he was running. I know
Hey.
you're on Woo's campaign. You told me before, but you was running for something. I don't know
Oh
what you.
yeah, I ran for city council.
No more.
Nah, I didn't advance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you're on Woo's campaign still.
Yeah.
So did you
Do
have
you know
questions?
if they are providing any consultation regarding the receiving the vaccine or boosters? Like, I want to go up there and probably talk to somebody first. Also had some questions.
I'm sure they answer your question.
Okay, all
The
right.
problems that they will. Actually, the director, the new
Can I ask you a question? They are taking walk-ins, right?
Yes, this is the walk-in now.
Okay, and how does it work? Will they start
They're
calling?
taking 10 at a time. They're doing
Shout out to Miss B,
5 in, 10 at a time.
Boston, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen,
More
City
than I
Hall,
know, so thank you.
Yeah.
Mass Vaccination Center, Mass Vaccination Center, City Hall, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Waiting in line. I'm in the walk-in line. I want to ask some questions. Trying to get upstairs. Find out if I can receive some consultation. You got any questions up when you get up there as far as the
I
vaccine?
don't know, cause no, I don't even know how long this line's gonna take.
I know,
I
right?
bet you I'm gonna be out.
Yeah.
Cause it looked like just an hour. Why did it take so long? You
Yeah, that's
still got
what
people up there waiting. You got people sitting down there waiting. Okay, it's crazy.
very slow in here today. Very slow.
Yeah.
A lot of city workers in here as well.
You see, he dipped quick too. He dipped.
Uh-huh. I mean, at least he came over and, answered some
He
questions.
want more answers than that. He's gonna lose panel. He's gonna lose. He's gonna hurt campaign.
Shout out to New Guru. New Guru said they give away genocide on tap for free. They give away genocide on tap for free.
Getting away free.
Right, with a
so
little fizz on top.
once they give away anything free.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, I always question ever since I knew about vaccines, I always knew that it takes a good 5 years for a vaccine to get made.
Right.
A good 5 years for a vaccine to get made.
Yeah. And this one is mRNA. So this is a big human experiment.
Right,
Because this is mRNA technology.
right.
which
This
is not
came
in
out
any
in
other-
less than what? Less than 9 months?
Yep. So
No,
this
I'm
technology is
lying.
not
I'm
in
sorry.
Any other vaccine ever made before.
When did they start giving out the vaccines? Earlier this year, right?
December, I think of
Last year?
December of
2020, right?
No, December of 2020.
Right,
I think December, November. It's
right.
going
9
on a
months.
year. I think it's going
Within
on
9 months, there was a vaccination
Within 9
out.
months, we got 3 shots. First, second, and the booster. How long have those been tested?
And people still receive the COVID after they got those shots.
Yeah, and how long have those been tested? When they're supposed to go through years.
Years. Like I
of
said,
testing.
it came out within 9 months,
Yeah.
which makes me think that they had it ready prior to 9 months.
Something was already planned.
Okay? Like for it to already be out and put it out in mass distribution like that,
Yeah,
you know?
something was already planned.
Right. Shout out to Keith Haskell. He said the vaccines were made before the virus was released. Kenny Powers, Kenny Powers, what's going on? As a Bostonian, can I get my Vax ID surgically embedded under my skin and utilize like QR code to arrive?
See, you got an audience up in the corner pointing. They know you up there.
Maybe so.
These three to go with the apple on the teeth.
Sorry, Kenny Powers. I'm gonna read that again. Grand Pooba was bringing to my attention that these people up here.
Oh, three was looking at. Is that Kim Janey?
Oh, it looks like it.
I know, but they kind of look like her.
Looks like Kim Janey right there.
Does she know you?
Maybe she do. I never had an interview with her. My fault about that, Kenny Powers. But Kenny Powers asked, he said, as a Bostonian, Can I get my Vax ID surgically embedded under my skin and utilize like QR code to ride a T-bus? And the T-bus is basically, ladies and gentlemen, local transportation in the city. And Kenny Powers is saying is basically this chip that they've been talking about for what, almost 30 years? I mean, okay. All right, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for
Thanks,
coming
you
out.
too.
Shout out to Grand Pooba
You
for putting me on to the rally in front of the State
Yes,
House.
thanks
Y'all
for
going to
coming.
see that real
Thanks for
quick.
coming. Thanks for coming. I'm glad I got this mask on.
Shout out to Grand Pooba. She's leaving. All right,
I
thanks.
know.
Take it easy.
You too,
Be
sweetie.
safe out here.
All right, well,
I'm gonna
you
hang
too.
out in here for a little while.
Okay, you too. See you later.
All right. Well, basically, this chip that has been talked about for like the past 30 years, I could say at least 30 years. I've been hearing about it underground for the first 15, 20 years. It was underground, then it started coming out. Once YouTube came on the scene, a lot more people were talking about it. A lot more people were talking about it. And got an interview going on right here.
Well, I don't think people have known about it quite yet from what I've read. So, it sounds like they think it's probably not as bad, but it's much easier to catch, but nobody's really sure. That's sure. It's my decision. If you're going to rush it, in the next 4 or 5 days, we'll rush it. Just don't forget the side effects, anything you might get from the vaccines. You might have a much higher chance of getting it from the virus than the vaccine, so please don't forget it. No problem. Which college are you in?
Boston University.
No, I mean, yeah, I know, but which college?
Cody Eye Roller said if they can force a mandate for all citizens to take a vaccine, then they can force whatever they want onto you.
I was in BME.
What they're doing in NYC is illegal. Shout out to Cody Eye Roller, and that's the truth. That's the truth. There was a pastor at the rally that I was at earlier who was against the bills being passed here in Massachusetts for taking away the rights of exemptions, religious exemptions, from children and adults. So basically, you're not allowed to make your own decisions. You're not allowed to make decisions for your children. They take that away from us, that religious exemption. We can't do nothing. But you guys, y'all stay tuned for that. It's very interesting with speakers out there. But Massachusetts is definitely trying to pass a bill to take away religious exemptions. Hey, how you doing? Hey, can I ask you a question? I seen you were interviewing. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
How do you feel about the state trying to take away religious exemptions for and not allowing people to make decisions for their children? Or do you think that's going to, escalate down the road to be a bigger problem? Religious exemptions? Like to not receive a vaccine for religious purposes? That's our First Amendment.
Oh, right. So I'm not really sure about what is happening right now, but
Well, no, I'm going to tell you. They're passing bills to take away religious exemptions for those who choose not to take the vaccine, right? For children and adults. How you feel about that?
I'm not sure if the bill has passed.
Hasn't passed yet.
Yeah, so I think it's a very important question to be debated about, in public and also in the government sector. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's important for people to think about it and to like discuss whether or not this should be.
Right, but how do you feel though? Do you think, are you for it or are you against it? You know,
I don't think I know it enough to like take a stand.
well, very simple. Here's the thing: everybody that's from this country and everybody that came to this country has a First Amendment right, and part of that First Amendment is freedom of religion. There's a lot of people who have religions that don't agree with putting a vaccine into their body, and that should come first, being as though this country stands on the First Amendment, freedom of religion. And they're trying to strip that away from you, me, everybody. This is the reason why a lot of people come to this country, because of the freedoms that we have here. And now it's being taken away just like the homeland that they came from.
Actually, I don't think this has been covered by the media enough. Now that you're saying, like, now that you're telling me all this, I think, do you mind if I get an interview from you and maybe like I can dig into this issue a little bit?
Well, sure, but actually I'm recording live right now. I'm just covering this. You can take my information. My name is The Resistance. I have a YouTube channel, and you can take my email as well, and we definitely can have an interview.
Yeah, sure. So, how do you spell your name?
The Resistance, THE,
Resistance.
RESISTANCE, and that's my YouTube channel and Facebook page as well.
Okay, so you have.
And my email is EYEZ ONBLOODZ, and that's at gmail.com.
Okay.
So that's eyezonbluebloodz at gmail.com.
Okay.
Get in contact with me.
Sure,
And
I will.
And how about next time we get together, maybe you could, think about it a little bit more and tell me where you...
I am definitely going to read about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. What's your name?
Okay, thank you.
What's your name?
Artemis Hong.
Artem-
This is my name. So, yeah, later I'll probably send you an email.
So you're Boston University, I overheard you say? Is that where
Yes,
you're from?
yes.
Okay, journalism?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Looking forward to hear from you. Have a good day.
You too.
So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have people interviewing those who are getting vaccinated or receiving booster shots who have no idea about, basically what I said to them. And, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Shout outs Level Eyes to See. I'm in Boston, Massachusetts, City Hall, Mass Vaccination Center. I'm in the walk-in line. I'm trying to get up here. It is taking entirely too long. Trying to get up here, get some consultation. I want to ask some questions about, today is the first day that they're accepting children for vaccinations, ladies and gentlemen, here in this very building that I'm in. Today is the first day. 5 years old and up can get a shot. And we're going up. So we just made our way on up to the vaccination area. I am very surprised that I'm able to walk in here and not receive any red tape from security or Boston police. This is amazing. There's plenty of videos of auditors who came in here and received problems just for simply carrying a camera. Shout out to Graham B. Transparency. City Hall, Boston, Massachusetts. Suffolk County. Shout out to Los of Crumb. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I was wondering before I signed in, is there any consultation? Will I be able to speak to anybody?
Is there anyone?
Consultation? Is anybody I could speak with before signing up for the vaccine?
Like what type of questions would it be?
Okay,
Like
so,
clinical questions?
well, actually, my first question is, I did have clinical questions, yes.
Okay.
But my first question is, today is the first day you guys are accepting children?
So children have been approved for vaccinations, right? Ages 5 to 12 for a while now.
Right, and this location is this the first day for this location?
Are you recording me?
Yes, I'm recording.
Oh no, what are you recording for?
Well, if you're not,
I'm just volunteering.
if you're not
here,
fit to give me
so-
any, yeah, but is there anybody that could, huh? Yeah, I just got up here.
I got mine yesterday.
Yeah, if you could stop recording, that would be great, because I'm just here volunteering.
Yeah, I'm here in City Hall. I'm just a public building. I'm able to record. Can I have a seat?
Yeah, if you want to get a vaccine, if you could just stop recording, that would be, everyone's here just volunteering.
I know I can't stop recording. That's the reason why I'm here. Creating an objective record, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
So if you want to get a vaccine, then you go check in with that woman over there.
Okay, thank you. For you? I just want my last name, Jones.
Are you signing up
Yes.
for a booster?
Is there any consultation I can receive beforehand? Somebody I can speak with?
Sure, we can get some info. What would you like to speak to them about?
I just have a few questions pertaining to, is this the first day for children at this location to receive vaccinations?
I'm sorry, it's what?
Is this the first day for children?
No.
You're not accepting children here today?
Do we have the pediatric vaccine? No, we do not have the pediatric.
I was told downstairs that you guys are accepting children
sorry for
today.
the miscommunication. We have a flyer that shows where all the pediatric and the other locations are.
Okay. Is this the paperwork to sign up with
So have you received your vaccines already, or which vaccine are you looking to get?
well, haven't received any vaccine so far.
You haven't received any vaccine?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
But
you
I
think
just
this-
wanted to speak with somebody. Maybe if I could sit down with somebody in private for some questions that I have, clinical questions.
Yeah, so I don't think we have anyone who's able to do that in private. We have these stations over here that are pharmacists. If you want to sign up, the pharmacist can speak to you before doing the injection. But
Sure.
also, if you're recording, I don't consent to you recording me if you're recording me.
Yeah, this is City Hall. This is a public building, so it's my right, First Amendment.
So if you want to sit down,
Sure, I have a seat. But this is the purpose of me recording is because I'm creating an objective record. That's the reason I'm creating an objective record.
So we know who to call?
Yep. Marcel Jones.
Marcel Jones.
Yes.
So
M-A-R-C-E-L?
this is protected health information.
Oh, okay. You guys need to do a better job at
No,
protecting that.
we don't want. No one's up here is allowed to take pictures or cameras. That's why this is all
Who,
protected.
what,
This is protected health information.
who said that nobody's allowed? Look, there's cameras right there, sir.
They know where they can focus their information. They don't have their cameras on our table.
Okay. You have any paperwork that says that? Any paperwork that states that?
So that is just that's HIPAA law and privacy law. Like
HIPAA
we
law?
Want you to take, we want anyone to get your information.
Right.
either,
HIPAA law doesn't pertain to me. It pertains to you guys and protecting everybody's information.
Okay. Are you all set, Marcel? Then are you going to take a seat? register for vaccines? today?
Sure. You need anything, any other information, ma'am?
No, you're all set. You can have a seat.
Okay. All right, so I guess the next step is speaking to the pharmacist. I have to fill all this information out, which is crazy. So as you can see, there's no consultation. You just fill out paperwork and you get the jab. There's no clinicians to speak to you about any concerns that you may have. It's just a 1-2 situation. How you doing? Got a lot of people looking at me right now on my right and my left. Just to let you guys know. So they tried to tell me that I couldn't record in here and that HIPAA pertained to me and not them and the people that they're jabbing. They need to do a better job with that. I know, like he's calling security or something. He's calling somebody. Shout out to Patrick Bellamere. Shout out to One Sick Tuck. Shout out to Tara Grimface, Poison Dealers. So I'm just going to sit here and record. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some problems with me just sitting here recording. These people need to understand that they're in City Hall and they can't tell me I can't record. Well, Lottie freaking die. Shout out to Kenny Powers. Yeah, they just want you to take the jab without asking any questions. They got a problem with me creating an objective record as well. Sorry about the shaky cam, y'all. So they said those cameras right there nowhere to record. And if I was to catch private information, which I inadvertently did, I'm not even going to hold you. I wasn't trying to get anybody's information, but I was inadvertently getting information. They should do a better job with protecting it. Okay? That's just simple as that. HIPAA applies to them and their patients. The confidentiality of their patient's information. You can't accuse me of trying to take people's information when you're not protecting it. Keith Haskell said, do you feel the evil around you? I'll tell you one thing, it's very, very hot. It's very, very hot in here. All right, y'all. It's going to definitely take me a long time to fill this out and hold the camera. I wouldn't be doing you guys any justice by holding the camera anyway, trying to fill this out. We pretty much know what the routine is. It's a shame I'm not going to be able to see the pharmacist. It would be nice if I could see the pharmacist before I sign anything. But they said I had to sign something in order to see the pharmacist. They said I had to fill this paperwork out. Excuse me, am I able to see the pharmacist? Would I be able to have a few quick questions with the pharmacist?
Sure, you can ask anything you want of anybody.
Okay, well, I would have some clinical questions as far with the vaccine.
Yeah, I'm sure they will know. They're very well informed.
Is it possible if I could speak to a pharmacist right now?
I'll see.
Okay.
We also have an information sheet on each vaccine.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that would help you too. But I'll see if one of the pharmacists can come over.
Okay, I just wanted to sit down and consult with somebody before I made the decision to take the vaccine. I think.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just creating an objective record of the vaccinations. I wonder if they're going to call me. He probably won't call me. So they probably going to deny me service of speaking to the pharmacist. She's up there right now talking to somebody who I spoke with previously when the guy said that I couldn't record in here. So this might be a denial of service, ladies and gentlemen, in City Hall. Wow. I gotta see what she's gonna say when we... Here she comes.
Hi. The
Hi.
pharmacists are busy right now, but as soon as it's your turn, you can go up and ask the pharmacist anything you like.
Okay, but I have...
But you have to wait your turn because there are other people ahead of you. Oh, you haven't filled out yet?
I need to fill this out to speak with a pharmacist?
Yeah, you need to register.
Okay. Wow. It should be somebody up here who should be able to answer some questions from me before I make any decisions or fill out any paperwork, you know? I mean, that's understandable.
You can fill out the paperwork and then tear it up if you change your mind. But
All right, I'll fill it out. Thank you. Guys, y'all gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna have to fill this paperwork out. So y'all gonna have to bear with me in order for me to try to, get some information. I'm gonna have to fill this out. Filling out this paperwork as fast as I can, y'all. Boston, Massachusetts City Hall Vaccination Center within the City Hall. I'm just filling out some paperwork just to see if I have to fill out paperwork to get questions answered. And I have a feeling that when I get up there, they won't let me pass due to the camera.
Okay. Can I do some questions before he decides if he's going to
I wanted to speak to the pharmacist before.
Okay, I know that they're setting it up, and I don't know beyond that, so you have to check with them.
Oh, he is coming out. You can have a seat, sir. We'll try to get somebody down for you, okay?
Okay, well, I'm done with my paperwork. Can I?
You can still have a seat over there.
Okay. So they're bringing a pharmacist to me. I filled the paperwork out. I should be able to pass the threshold to continue on, but they said the pharmacist is coming down to me. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So they have the next batch coming up. I'm from the last batch. Marcel with 2 L's. Shout out's Perfect Sense. So I was just thinking, I was quiet for a minute because I was just thinking how long it's going to take for the pharmacist to come down and answer some questions that I have. And also, why am I the only one who hasn't passed the threshold? I filled out my paperwork. My paperwork is done. I should have moved forward. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Is there any reason why I can't pass the threshold?
Yes, because we're funneling folks from here, from there, and then they'll move on.
Okay.
If this area is more clear, then we'll bring people.
All right, thank you. Shout out to Mike Jones, City Hall Mike Jones. Level Wise to See said America is not going to look the same. There's going to be so many people transported here. True Americans born and raised will be few and far between. Shout outs Plasma Burns. Shout outs Mexican Righteous. Yeah, they let me bring it in, Mike Jones. They definitely let me bring it in. I wasn't recording as I came in. As soon as I got past the metal detectors, I pulled my camera out and started recording. Shout outs True Vegan.
Do the pen back? Do the pen back or do you want that?
Shout outs Tara Grownface. Waiting on a pharmacist, ladies and gentlemen. I had some questions that I would like to be answered. Just try and get some consultation. Trying to get some consultation before I was to make the decision to take the vax, if that was the case, if that's what I wanted to do. But I want as much information as possible. As an American, I should be able to do that. It's my right. Shout out Ms. B. She said the pharmacist doesn't want to talk about the jab on camera. Getting a little impatient now. I think I've been waiting for a while. A few simple questions to be answered. Shouldn't take this long. They said they were waiting. One was coming down. One was coming down to speak with me. So they just called. I should have been the first person that they called. They just called somebody else that came, the batch that came after me. So we're going to see how this play out. Excuse me, how come I'm not next? So I'm being patient, ladies and gentlemen. He's calling people in front of me. He said he'd be with me in a minute. I should actually be where these people are going now.
So we're waiting for the consultation to come first, and then we'll change it.
Consultation comes first.
Magda? Hi.
So now the consultation comes first, and it should always be that way, right? Why did I have to fill this paperwork out?
William?
That's crazy. I had to fill the paperwork out for the consultation to come. That should always come first. Don't you think, sir?
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about it, sir.
Yeah.
It's a public space, so it's...
This guy was asking, was I taping it? And, you know, he definitely inquired about me recording, and he got the information that there's nothing that they could do about it. We're in a public space. He's been informed.
Matthew. Joel? Oh, we're gonna go to Orlando. Yes, we're gonna go back down the stairs to the security where the closest one is. Okay. Let you in the employee one.
Shout out to DJ Ham. He says paperwork is just your camp application. Right. So when I came up here, the first question that I had was, is there anybody who can give me consultation? And they said I had to fill the paperwork out and pass this threshold before I could receive any consultation from the pharmacist. So I went back and I sat for a while. I really wasn't intending to fill the paperwork out, which is right here. And I pressured them to speak to a pharmacist. And they told me when I fill the paperwork out, that's when I could speak to the pharmacist. So I filled the paperwork out. They called another group behind me, had them sign up, and that group has pretty much went ahead. And now they're saying that they're waiting for the consultation first. My question is, isn't that how it should be from the beginning? It should be consultation from the beginning. This is a clinical issue. People have concerns. Yes, I'm live, sir. I'm live. You don't have to go behind me to look. You could have asked me. Yeah, I'm live. This is live. So, you know, this is a clinical issue. This is no joke right here. This is no joke. People should be able to ask questions. Now they switched it up on me. I can't pass the threshold. I can't go past the threshold because now they are waiting for consultation to come to me. It's the resistance, man. I'm down here at City Hall, Boston, Massachusetts. This is what I go through. Shout out to Wolfie Glad. He said you have to get the shot first, then you are allowed to ask questions. I bet. I have another group coming up. Another group is coming up. So at this point, I feel like I'm ready to make a complaint because I feel like this is discrimination now. So I'm being discriminated upon because I've had two groups go ahead of me. I can understand the first group that I was with, all of them went ahead. But when that second group came, I should have been the first one to pass this threshold. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, miss. Where can I make a complaint?
Huh?
Where can I make a complaint?
I don't know. I can complain right now.
I'm sorry?
I am not sure.
Where can I make a complaint, sir?
Sorry?
Where can I make a complaint?
I'm
Yes,
not
a
sure.
complaint.
This is City Hall, so you can make the complaint.
So, as far as this situation right here, where can I make a complaint within this?
Again, this is sponsored by City Hall, so that's where you can lodge.
Okay, all right. This one is getting smart. She got smart with me. All right, this is City Hall, so if I need to make a complaint, you know how long it's going to take for the pharmacist to consult with me, sir?
I don't know. We're working to find someone to do consultation for you.
Really? They're working to get somebody to consult with me at this point. Excuse me? I'm in City Hall. I'm able to record. These are all public workers. You are as well. You're on Wu's campaign, right? You are on Wu's campaign, right? Then you're open game to be recorded. We got police coming up here. Okay. How you doing?
Did you need consultation or something?
Why are the police up here?
Yeah, I know.
I need consultation. I was waiting on consultation.
Yeah, we're trying to find someone to help, but we have the pharmacists that are busy backstage. So if you're interested in vaccines, I think he's looking for more information. So we're trying to get somebody down here, but the filming is upsetting the other.
Why are the who's upset about it?
We've had complaints from the other patients.
Did you guys receive any complaints from any private citizens?
I work downstairs. I have not received.
Have you received any complaints about me recording?
We've had many.
Yeah, have you been educated that I am in City Hall? This is a government building. I'm able to record. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm sitting by myself. Is it?
We know who you are.
Okay, you said my name. What's your name? What's your name?
Sergeant Shivers,
Sorry, may I have your badge number?
275.
Okay. So what's the problem?
These people,
Other people
are running the clinic, right?
Mm-hmm.
According to this gentleman, they've received complaints about being filmed at people's privacy, right?
It doesn't work. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. I haven't recorded.
Right now, you consider this a clinic, not the mezzanine.
You're considering this a clinic?
Yes, it is a clinic right now.
Okay.
For today.
Okay, so I'm trying to get consultation. I'm here. I have business here.
Okay.
So you can't just stomp all over.
Who are administering the shots don't have time to stop.
No, they didn't tell me that. You're saying something different. He didn't tell me
I
that.
heard it. I don't know.
Okay, well, I have time to wait. I'm not bothering anybody. I have time to wait. This is a public building.
But what I said is,
clinic being run in
for
private
today,
citizens do
this
not
area is a clinic.
Okay, so am I being denied? Am I being denied my rights to receive consultation?
No, you're not.
So I should be able to remain here. I'm not bothering.
Is what we're telling you. You can go downstairs.
We'll have the consultation person come down and talk to you.
That's not how it works. You're saying this is a clinic. HIPAA doesn't apply to me. It applies to the patients. They should protect their privacy. I'm not recording anybody's information. I'm sitting here trying to get consultation for myself. For myself.
The guy that's running it, what he's saying.
Okay, so is there any penalty that I'll be looking at if I continue to record or remain here? I just need you guys to properly, give out lawful directives if that's the case. Because if that's the case, then I'm going to go make a complaint here in City Hall.
Okay.
So I just need to know what's going on with you guys because I haven't bothered anybody.
Okay. You can make a complaint.
You can make the complaint.
Okay, well, I haven't received a lawful order from you as of yet.
Okay, we're asking you to stop filming again.
You're asking me?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to decline that because you asked me.
Okay.
You asked me. That was a request. I didn't receive a lawful order.
It's a request.
Yeah, I didn't receive a lawful order, and I'm denying that request.
Okay.
So thank you. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to go through this. Did you hit that like button yet, bro? Did you hit the like button yet? When we're downstairs? Right. I shouldn't have. Why are you guys up? You want to have a seat? Want to sit down? No? There's a seat right here next to me. You want to sit down, sir? So I guess now we're going to go forward with the trespass. And who would be able to tell you that they want me trespass? We're in City Hall.
Leave because you are not supposed to be filming private citizens at a clinic, not their personal information, filming them.
Okay, well, with all due respect, sir.
Come down and speak to you and answer all the questions that you have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as soon as you clean up a little bit, he's going to come down.
Okay. My question to you is, if I remain here, what will happen? If I remain here and I record?
If you continue to live stream and videotape everybody, if they want you removed, if they ask me to remove you, you will be removed.
You'll remove me from the building. Would that be under subject of arrest?
If I have to put my hands on you, you'll be under arrest.
Okay, so I'm going to go downstairs under threat of arrest. I'm going to go downstairs. I don't want no problems with you guys. I just wanted to show. May I have your name, sir?
Sure, I'm Tom Lane.
Tom Lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you doing the consultation or are we done?
I'm ready for the consultation. He just told me that there was no consultation.
I said you had to wait downstairs.
You can have 3 minutes with our pharmacist to ask the questions that you need to.
If he goes in there with the camera on, do you still want him in there?
Oh, we don't want him with a camera?
Well, they had cameras on over there. You guys had cameras on over there. What's the difference?
The media had certain things they could film.
You could either go
certain
into
ways
the...
they could film it. They weren't blanketed it.
You can either go talk to the pharmacist now and you have a 3-minute consultation, or you can head downstairs next to the building. Like, do you want to get?
I want to go and talk to the pharmacist. I could walk right with my camera, right, and go in, right?
I would appreciate if you don't film the patients while they're in the waiting area. So if you could.
I'm not going to film, but if they're inadvertently, okay, I could tilt the camera up.
Don't get to our patients and also respect our pharmacist who's a clinical.
Okay, are you good with that?
Please don't film the pharmacist though. That's a clinical consultation that is not his.
She's in public. She's in public. This is a setup. Now
this is not a public employee. This is a private employee.
But no, listen.
He is providing medical advice that cannot be licensed.
You just made it public. You're in a public building.
That does not. No.
Wow.
You can turn your camera off to get consultation, or we cannot help you.
What I'm going to do is, because I can't record in there, I won't be able to create an objective record.
Okay.
I'm going to turn around. I think everything you guys have done has been shown.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
Can I have your name and badge one more time, please?
I'm sorry,
Just one more
I
time.
personally feel uncomfortable that someone is filming. I mean, this is what I came to get my booster shot for me, my family. You just feel uncomfortable.
Okay, but you was never on camera. You were behind me the whole time, ma'am. Until you spoke is when the camera got on. You understand? You see that? Until she spoke is when she got recorded. She wasn't recorded before. But we're in a public building. What's your first name? You calling me John? What's your first name?
It's Joseph.
Joseph. Okay, Joseph.
So, like I said, right now today, this is a clinic. It's not a mezzanine.
Wow. This is a clinic. This is sectioned off as a clinic. I've been told that if he has to put his hands on me to remove me, that he will arrest me. That's what am I good right here, sir?
Do you have an appointment?
Yes, sir.
Am I good right here, officer? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Got exactly what I was looking for. Under threat of arrest. Somebody still gonna be able to come down and talk to me, sir? They still gonna come down and talk to me? You ignoring me now? Yeah. Is somebody gonna come down and talk to me?
I'll go check in a minute.
Okay. Well, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the information desk? Excuse me. How you doing? Answer your question, sir? I had an issue upstairs. I'm pretty much being denied service. I want to make a complaint. Where do I go at within this building and make a complaint with the people who are giving out vaccinations? Shout outs, Wolfie Gladly.
Any type of consultation, I would advise you could reach out to your healthcare provider, any health clinic, where you can go online and answer multiple questions. Right now, those people are tied up and they won't give you one-on-one.
Don't you think that's kind of backwards? This is a clinic. It's a clinical decision that I'm trying to make, and if I want consultation before I get the jab, don't you think I should be able to talk to somebody? I mean, you guys just said that it's a clinical area. So if it's a clinical area, it should be a clinician.
You got 3 minutes because you refused to shut that off.
Right, you denied me service over. No, listen, this is what happened. My service was denied, and my First Amendment right was violated at the same time. I'm in a public building, and you guys infringed on my First Amendment right, and you told me because I didn't shut it down is why I couldn't talk to the pharmacist in a public building, City Hall. So now I'm moving forward with a complaint. What's your name, sir?
Steve Tackle.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Thank you. Sorry. You do understand, right? They just told me that because I didn't shut my camera down is the reason why I didn't speak to the pharmacist. And they said that's a clinical area. That's a clinical area. I'm here to make a clinical Thank you. I'm here to make a clinical decision, and all I was looking for was consultation before I make that clinical decision. But because I'm recording for my safety, and I'm here in a public building, my rights were limited because I didn't shut the camera down. Now, do you think that's right? But my First Amendment right was violated at the same time because you guys said as long as I had this camera in my hand, I couldn't record. And this is a public building.
See the sign? That's the clinic.
So if it's a clinic, why couldn't I have consultation?
You could have consultation.
But I had to come downstairs.
But you turned it down.
No, you guys violated my First Amendment right and said I couldn't record. How you doing today?
I'm doing very well. How
Okay,
are you?
what's your issue?
My issue is I am standing in line for the clinic to get a COVID shot.
Okay.
And like the gentleman said, this is the clinic, and if you wanted consultation up there, you could have got consultation before you even came.
Before I came.
We had consultation. We talked about COVID for almost 2 years now. So if you haven't decided yet, then maybe you shouldn't be here.
And what's your name?
My name is Tracy. How are you?
Tracy?
What's your name?
Tracy who? Tracy who? No.
Tracy who? Exactly.
Tracy, that's your last name?
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate this information. Anything else you want to add?
Nope, I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. What shot are you getting right now? You getting your booster?
I'm getting my booster.
You getting which one?
Whichever one they have.
Okay. Where you work at?
I don't work here.
Well, no, I'm asking you where you work.
I don't want to.
I'm saying, listen, ma'am, I wasn't even talking to you, and you want. I wasn't even talking to you. You wanted to make noises and stuff in the background. So now this is an interview. Right. It's an interview with you and I now.
I have decided we're going to stop the conversation.
Okay. You decided. I haven't decided to take this camera off you. All right. All right, so I need to talk to somebody who deems the area a clinic, and because it's a clinic. All right, so you're saying I can't go past the threshold to record. That's the clinical area. That's the area where people receive their medical. As long as I don't film. All right. And what's your name again for the record? Your name, badge?
Good time. Sergeant Peters, 275.
Okay. Is this where you post up at pretty much every day?
Today,
I'm waiting on a complaint form. Because I feel as though there should be consultation ready. This lady said, she said that I could get consultation before I come here. That's her choice. If she wants to search for consultation, wherever she wants to search for it at, before she gets here, that's her choice. But if I want consultation when I get here, I should be able to get consultation. What you think about that?
I gotta answer that question.
You're not gonna answer it?
I said I think I already answered that.
Oh, okay. All right, I don't think you answered it sufficiently. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see I got some donations that I missed. I apologize about that. Trying to scroll back to see if I can find them. Shout out to Grand Poobah. Appreciate you. Shout out to Lion One. Excuse me. Thank you. So the media was allowed up there, but I wasn't allowed up there. Yeah, that's another issue I had. Excuse me, sir, excuse me. See, another issue that I had was that the media was standing over there, but I couldn't go there with my camera. That's the problem.
You know what the media's doing? Away from everybody?
Excuse me?
The media's cameras were pointed away from everybody when they were on the mayor.
Who can prove?
All the patients, they were on the mayor.
Who can prove that, honestly? You could, huh?
I watched it.
You watched it. So you're telling me none of the media panned their camera. Not even, nobody got in their way inadvertently. Really? Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me, officer, what's your name?
KWG.
Your badge number? Badge number?
4526.
4526. Thank you. How you doing today, sir? Wow, the guys are like the police departments, huh? It's hard to find complaint forms around here, huh? It's not an easy reach to get a complaint form around here, huh? Oh. All right, so I finally did get the complaint form. Hey, Joey, I got the complaint form. Can you write your name down on it for me? You can't write your name on it, your badge number? I know, just to make it official. Would you mind putting your name on it? All right, Joey, okay. Shout outs to your neighborhood. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's been 86 minutes. It's no use in beating a dead horse. I'm not getting nothing out of this. Anything else is gonna lead to arrest. Well, I just wanted to show y'all what's going on, how they operate within the city hall. I appreciate your service. You've been less than helpful, sir. You've been less than helpful. Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, Joey, I appreciate your service. You've been less than helpful. Thumbs down on that. You've been less than helpful. Shout out to DJ Ham. It's the resistance. Oh, say, can you see this goddamn bullshit? I'm out of here. Yo, make sure you hit the like, man. Make sure you hit the like, bro. Thanks for that complaint form. Hit that like, man. You the law, man? You the law, man?
Law?
Yeah, I hear you speaking law. Go ahead.
Let me tell you, you let habeas corpus get on you. Habeas corpus is this idea that